Thanks everybody for this special training. And it is 4th of July, and you understand that today, last night, you probably went late to bed. But I want to do something very special today. Something that gives you freedom. And I messaged with Tim Parker 2 days ago and said, Tim, do you have any ideas what I could offer my members? And said, Tim, I don't know, Jack. I think they all have all your tools already. Unless you have something, a secret. And I said to Tim, yes, I have. I was actually not planning to release it on 4th of July, but actually it is the perfect tool what fits with freedom. So I decided to go for it. And I'm so glad that either you are on this training or you watch the replay, because this is something what will change your life. This is something what you never have seen before. This is something that you kick your host companies, let's say, what have been they doing the last year? Only collect money and not providing service. So I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to announce something. I'm going to show you something what you couldn't have made for possible. Something what you have been struggling almost every day if you are in the internet market. And I'm wondering, is this for you? So let's go to those questions and see if that is the perfect solution for you. I need your guys' interaction so I know if this is for you. Okay? So I want from everybody feedback. Okay? So if you don't like or have no time to set up a WordPress theme, is this for you? Enter yes or no. Yes if you don't like it. No if you like it. Okay? So I see a lot of yeses. Except Phil, I see you no, and Kip, they like it. Okay? But everything else, I see yes, and Charles said no. Okay? So 97% said yes. Next question. If you don't know how to clone a WordPress site, this is for you. So if you don't know, click yes. If you do know, click no. I see a lot of yeses and a couple of no's. Okay? If it is important to you that you check if your website is up, or it is important to your client, is it important for you that your website is up and it gets checked every 50 minutes? Or that is not important to you? It doesn't matter if your website or your client website is up. Thanks. I really appreciate your guys' interaction. I really appreciate it. Thank you for that. If backup and one-click restore is important to you, is it important to you that your website or your client website gets backed up and you have a one-click restore option? So not only that you know it got backed up, but that you can restore it at your will. Thanks. Only yeses. If it's important to you that in an affordable file server, that you have an affordable file server, is this important to you? Or you don't care, you just go for a baby solution and share your client website or your main with thousands of other users, and you are dependent how does that server behaves. Now comes the next question. Is it important to you that you can install and manage websites in one click? Is that important to you that you don't need to go log in every website and update? Just do one click and everything goes done for you. And this is actually where I looked for months. How often have you guys asked, Jack, what should I ask for a monthly service? Is it important to you that you have a package that you can offer any client and they are willing to pay because you do the updates, you do the management, you do the backup, you check if the website is up? Is that important to you that you have a service but no business will say no to it? This one is so important, that you have a service in place that you feel good to ask money for it. The business owners feels good to pay for it. It doesn't need to know that you have a lot of work with it, but you feel good and the business owner feel good. And while everything goes automatically. Okay, so a little bit about myself because we have a couple of new members lately. My name is Jack Hopman and I'm 51 years old and I serve a lot of local clients by myself. And I also share my knowledge with all my members. Twice weekly, 2 times a week in a training. And as you can see, I'm not cheating. Currently, I serve 74 clients and I spent more than 2 million on AdWords. I do know what I speak about. I feel confident that I can help you. My tools work. I use them by myself. I'm not, how do you say that, one of the big gurus who is very good in selling but not in using their own tools. So today, my 9-month newborn baby gets born. It is called WPGateWay. Everybody likes that name, WPGateWay. It's your one-click WP install and management portal. It's amazing. This changes how you manage your websites. This changes how you install your websites. This changes that you can feel free to ask monthly service calls to any website, to any client. Okay, what does it do? Let's go to the details. It's one-click install for any WordPress site, including local Team Jack teams. One-click install. Everybody got this? One-click install. If I will demo it, it doesn't go easier than this. One-click install. One-click website cloning. Who has struggled in the past to clone a website and has to download a file and upload a file and install a plugin? How many times did it fail? There are all kind of tools on the market. I promise you there's no easier tool than I'm going to show you. It's checked every 50 minutes if the website is up. Why is that so important? First of all, it's important that if you serve a client and the website is not up, he will blame it on you. I used HostGator, and HostGator is sometimes up and sometimes down. And God, ... It always is down when I don't have time to fix anything. When I'm not in front of the computer and I can't do anything, and I get text messages and calls from unhappy clients. They have an AdWords campaign running, clicks, and they waste their money, and they blame me. I rather know it before my client knows it, and I can take measurements. I don't want to lose sales. I don't want that my client looks bad to me. I cannot express how much important it is that you know that your website is up. Your website, but especially your client website. They kick your ass if their website is not up. You will get an email or a text message when the website is down. Okay? So you know it instantly. There's no hours over. Your client will probably not have discovered that there is a problem. You still have time to fix it. And best of all, you can look to the history, see if that server is a trustworthy server. Does anybody, don't you want to know if that server you host is a good server and your website is always up, or is it not 99.9% what they advertise? You know, it's easy to put that number on, but is it really 99.9% up? No, it is not. During the beta test, several users reported that, hey, is your tool good? I said, my tool is good, but your host is not good. So, moving on. It checks if there is a plugin version what needs an update. So that comes back to easy management. You don't need to log in anymore to the WordPress site, each of them, and see if the plugin needs an update. And if it needs an update that you have to log in inside the WordPress. No, you can do it from the WordPress Gateway portal. Everybody get it? How powerful it is to check if a plugin needs an update, and within WordPress Gateway you can either update that one plugin for one site or that plugin for all your sites. Wow! Assume you have 50 websites with one plugin and a plugin needs an update. Now you used to have to log 50 times. With WordPress Gateway, you just give one click. Everybody see this? It will all do the updates for you in one click. The same, so that is update for all domains. Check if there is a new theme version. And it also can update that theme version. How many updates do you guys get from local theme Jack, for example? I think every 2 weeks. I know a lot. I understand that. You used to have to go to each WordPress site and update the theme version. Are you guys really doing that? No. Once in a while, when I just need to make other changes. Now, you can do it within WordPress Gateway. Everybody got this? Number 9, we are not done. I know. We are not done. We are just halfway. Keep it, okay? Stay focused. Try to understand every point. Okay, it does make weekly website backups automatically. You don't need to do anything for it. It does it automatically for you. Each backup is saved for 3 weeks. Call your host. They say every week we make a backup. And what is going with the other backup? It's lost. And when you discover a problem with your last modification and you want that backup from 2 weeks ago, it's gone. Everybody who had that problem, your backup was gone. And how long does it take that you have that backup installed again? Would you like to just go in a portal, click on one button, and the backup get restored at your like? And actually you can install it on any other domain you want. You are in control of the backup. And if for some reason you want to save that backup, it had a special version, maybe your first version, and you want to maybe make some changes, but before you make all the changes, I want to save that backup. So I always have a version where I can start with. You can select that backup gets saved forever. Everybody get this? To me, that was important. I always start with a certain version, then I make changes. But actually, I want to freeze that backup. So if things get messed up, I can always go back and install that backup with one click. Okay? Are you guys ready for the next 3 points? Within Gateway, WordPress Gateway, you can as optional order domains. Either you can use your own domains or you can order within WPGateWay. So that's optional. Everybody understand that? If you don't like to go to any third party, it's within WordPress Gateway you can order domains. As option, if you use a shared, yes, all similar calls. Yeah, I don't upsell them. If you use a shared hoster for a client, you want to go today to another host company. Okay, you want to go if you want to go to a dedicated server which is fast and reliable. I tell this from day one, never go on a baby plan. You want for your client and for your main website a fast, reliable server. Don't risk that monthly income for your client. I can't stress enough. If that website go down and the client discover that, wow, you are in a bad situation. You can easily use that client because of that. Fast, I mean that the response time is slow. Okay. So who wants a super easy interface and zero technical skills needed? Who wants just click, 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 done? Who likes to go to the cPanel and everything install and find out what a subdomain is, what a directory is? You know, why is that always so complicated? I never understood that. I never understood it. Why that need always so complicated? Why not have just settings which you can set one time and every time it get done for you? I never understood that. Introducing WGateWay Jacob. And actually, I was going to do a demo, but actually, let's go to that. Let me play that video I make today, and I can do demo later. See where we are with that. You probably don't hear the sound. Let's see. Okay. See if it works. I don't know. I haven't tried it. Okay. Everybody see this? Okay, I understand the sound was low, but everybody got the features? Isn't amazing? Yes, this is where I worked 9 months for it. So that's everything what we discussed just before. You don't need to have any um, uh, experience. It's all super simple, easy. Okay? So, this is where you can sign up and find more details. Everybody got the link now? Tell me, so if you have a mobile device, you probably so you need to sign up with Firefox or Chrome. Internet Explorer will work Monday. I just covered that today. So this is when you want to grab WGateWay. If you don't like to set up WordPress or you don't have time for it. Yes, Dale, you already signed up. If you don't know how to clone a website or you don't like your current solution, if a website is important to you, uptime is important to you, and it is, believe me. If you like to have backup at your hands, if a fast, affordable server is important, and it is, believe me. If you want to manage websites in one click, this is for you. And best of all, now you have a service where you can feel trustworthy to ask money each month for it. This is what business owners are willing to pay for. Do you guys realize that? You're not cheating with HostGator or with Bluehost or whatever. You cheat. You are come across with a service dedicated for it. Okay, let me summarize what you get. You can install any WordPress theme, including the 180 local theme jacks. One-click website cloning. Check the status of every website automatically in every 15 minutes. You get a notification either by email or text message if a website is down. It checks if a WordPress plugin needs an update. You can say to the plugin, just update it for this domain or update it for all domains. It checks if a new theme version is available. And you can update that new theme version. It creates automatically weekly backups. Each backup is saved for 3 weeks. So that means you have 3 backups after 3 months. Plus, you can tell, I want to save this backup forever. Okay? This is huge. This was important to me. Backup can be saved forever. Easy and affordable domain ordering. An optional is to use a fast Amazon server. It's super simple interface and there's no technical skills needed. Okay, here's the deal. Only for my members. This is not promoted to anybody outside my members. Your guys can get the first hand on it. Let me explain the pricing. You get one free domain management. So either you don't want or want to pay, you want to sign up. Everybody got this? I don't want to see any support ticket anymore and say, hey Jack, I don't know how to install local theme Jack. I give you this link and it is free. Everybody get this? There's no reason why you cannot install any WordPress theme anymore. Because of PayPal, it costs you 50 cents one time. That is the PayPal setup fee, okay? But the first domain is for free forever. Only during 4th of July promotion. Listen, this is the special promotion of 4th of July. you get 4 free domains management for 12 months. This is only for the first 100. Okay? So if you are thinking, hey, let me think about it, that's fine. But if you are number 101, your 4 free domains are gone. Everybody understand this? So typically, normally you get only 1 free domain forever. Now, today, the 4th of July promotion is you get 4 free domains for 12 months to manage them. Everybody got this? So it's fine that you think a week about it. It's all up to you. But if it hits 100, that 4 free domains is gone. Because this is a 4th of July special. That is where I came up with 4 free domains. Everybody get this? Okay. Then it costs $1 per week or $4 per month to manage a domain. And what managing is backup, restore, install, uptime, all kind of things what you need to do to offer that service what you get easily $97 or $197 ask for it. Everybody get this? This is peanuts. If you only get 1 client, it pays for all the domains. Okay? 1 client will pay you for 100 domains. Okay, I will explain you a little bit more. If you decide you want to move away from your current host and you want to go to an Amazon high-speed host service, you pay $6 per month for it. Everybody got this? So if you use now kind of a baby plan, I don't want to repeat names, okay? And you want to do the next step and it's 10 times better and probably the same money, you want to move. Okay? Okay, now for the below who are serious and who want to take advantage of this special deal. Do you guys see the starter plan? So 100 domains, 100 domains management is only $47 per month. So assume you have a dedicated server and you want just to have a backup, you want to have the uptime, you want to have install of the plugins, you want to have a service in place that you can offer your clients. It's only $47 for 100 domains. 1 client which pay you $97 per month pays you for all the domains. Everybody got this? You can easily ask a client $97 for this. Easily. And then 99 other domains are for free. You guys get this? So this is special, okay? Don't hold me up how long this special is up. Then for the serious, for the guys who are and girls who are in business. If you want 100 domains, up to 100 domains, and for all those domains, a high-speed server, you only pay $97 per month. So this is one, if you only want to manage domains, this is you would choose when you want domain and server. I cannot promise if an upgrade for $47 to $9 if those pricing are still valid. I cannot okay, so up to 100 domains it's 970. Inside, if you have more domains than 100, you will see other plans, but I wanted to keep it simple here. So the $6 per domain is on the high-speed server, correct? So during sign up, it will not ask you for the plan. You want to send me a PM on Facebook on support ticket, say, hey Jack, I want to have the starter plan, or Jack, I want to have the business plan, and I will upgrade your plan on the back end. So if you install a domain, if you use a domain on your own server and say, Jack, actually, I discovered my server is not that fast. I want to move to your server. Yes, that is possible. We make that easy possible. So if you sign up, there's no option about starter plan and business plan. You need to send me support ticket at support@jackhopman.com. Okay? Or PM me on Facebook if you want to have it quick done. Terry, you're probably in. I'm not going to check the backend at the moment. Oh, you are already in. Yes, I remember you. Yes, you're in, Terry. Terry was one of the earlier testers. But Terry, you are not in. I haven't assigned you to a starter plan or business plan. So if you want that, you have to let me know. How much do we pay upfront sign up before we PM you? Nothing. There's no, I don't put your money on it and say, hey, this is $200 to sign up fee. Okay? It's just so many domains per month and you pay monthly. Okay? This is not a JV thing. This is because you are my members. And either you pay as you go, or you already have a lot of domains and want to take advantage of this. The starter plan, all the server is a dedicated server, is on a dedicated server. What is the difference between a starter plan and a business plan? So, on a starter plan, you host your domains on your own server and you have it managed by WPGateWay. The updates, the ping, the status, the backup, all the things what you provide for when you provide a service to your client. If you say, hey Jack, actually I pay more, or I'm not happy with my host server, I like to take advantage also from your high-speed server. Then if you have quite a bit of domains, you want to take the business plan. $6 is per domain. So this is per domain. Okay? I missed a lot of questions because I wanted to finish the explanation of it. Okay? Do you host the domain under this plan as well? Yes. If you order a domain, it will also get on this on a server. So yes, if you order domain, it automatically get hosted. Will the starter plan work if I have domains spread out on multiple host companies? Yes. You just enter for each domain a cPanel. Are there servers on different IP address so they can get used to set a PBN number? That's coming. I'm in. Does this come with local team Jack and where in the training for? You have to have an enterprise or a multi license. So you in the settings you enter your license. I'm assuming you will show us how to move domains from the current host to your server, right? Yes, I will show you. It's possible now, but I'm going to make it super simple. So now what you do is you clone that website to a temporary domain, and from the temporary domain you assign it to your final domain. Okay? Now I'm going to make it available that I take care of that temporary domain. So what you do is you clone it, you're going to check your website if that website is all good, cloned and well, and when you say, hey Jack, everything looks good, you click on a button and you assign the NS from that domain to your new server. That's how it works. So it used to be that when everybody can recognize that you go to another server and you are in a big risk seeing if that cloning went well. Everybody recognize that? I want to do it differently. I want to install it on a temporary domain and let you check if everything went well. And if everything went well, you say, hey Jack, I can change the NS of the domain. You go to where you ordered the domain and then you do the transaction. So I will make it super simple, but probably I need another week for that. Thanks, Neil. Request for a business plan. I will look for it. Are there any commission paid to us when we sign up a new client for web hosting service with this program? Probably yes, Jimmy, but I haven't worked on this. So I haven't worked on this. First, I want your guys to benefit from it. Mike said, I have been struggling for months to put something together that's only half as good as what you have created. This is your most outstanding achievement so far, Jack. I feel so privileged to be able to get in on this offer. Thanks for caring so much about us that you would create this amazing product. Thanks, Mike. um, this, of course, I run this. This is what is really the truth, okay? When I did the launch of Local Team Jack, the first week I had a hard time because you had to download the theme to your desktop and upload it to your to WordPress. And uh, if you it had a license system and all kind of blocking and who remembers that first week? So I had to come up with something that was one click, and finally the coin dropped, and finally the coin dropped, and I said it has to be able to do with a plugin. So we created the installer plugin, but then couple of weeks ago, I still had support questions, and I still had questions, Jack, what can I offer to local clients? And for local clients, you need a management tool. If you have more than 10 domains, it's almost impossible to keep up to date those sites with a plugin version and everything. Paul said, please repeat, what steps do I take to get started or business plan after paying the 50-cent PayPal? I'm all in, just need to know how. Great work once again. Paul, send a support ticket that either you want the starter plan or the business plan. In the backend, I'm going to change that for you. It is not an option yet. You know, honestly, yesterday I was speaking with Tim and say, Tim, what do you think about pricing? And we more or less we came up with this. Thanks, Dale. If you select pay as you go and you want to upgrade to the starter plan or business plan, can you do that at the price shown now? No. How do you say that? I'm not going to promise that. Okay? I'm not going to commit to it. So the first 100, I commit to it. So whether or not you want to pay for it, let me tell it in this way. You want to sign up. The reason why you want to sign up is at the moment there is one free domain for free. And 4th of July you get 4 free domains. There's no disadvantage other than 50 cents to sign up. I 100% convinced that you're going to love it and that you say kick all those hosts which are multi-million companies, why they never created this. So this is version 1. Okay, there's a lot, you gain a lot. As we go, I'm going to add features. Don't worry. Okay, let me put the question different. Who have seen me make regular updates to local team Jack? Enter yes or no. Okay, this will be the same. Okay, this is just version 1. And once we get, I have already quite a bit of ideas. Once we get along the way, I cannot announce in public. I don't want that other people get smarter than they are. Okay, I want you to get features nobody has. Okay, and every time you will be blown away. It goes better and better and better. I think I'm the $99. You need to send the support ticket. There is no option to select the starter plan or business plan. If you want take advantage of the business plan today, you need to send the support ticket. Mark said many times, always improving on an already great product. Thanks, Mark. So this will be, how do you say that? This is the next thing what you need with local team Jack, but this will become even bigger. This doesn't exist. Okay, who wants to see a live demo instead of a video? Because you could think, hey Jack, you faked it with your video, correct? Who wants to see a live demo? I still have time for that? Okay. So the $1 per domain starts with domain and number six, and with domain number 6. The number 5. 1 plus 4 free domains is actually you get 3 free domains then. Total is 4. So let me go in WordPress Gateway Demo. Okay, I'm in. Okay, this is the backend. And the first thing what you want to do is go to settings. Everybody get this? Everybody get this? Now let me drop a link first. Okay, you go to settings. Either you have the enterprise, multi, or single. And then you enter your license email. It's not required, okay? If you don't have local team Jack, you can also install other website, but it needs to be WordPress. Then you can enter your default WordPress credentials by default. They get used by default. That means when you start installing a site, those will get used by default. You can change them, but when you don't change them, it's all one click. Same for the title and your time zone. Why is your time zone important? Because then you can see when the backup was made. Okay? So the time shown will be correct. Then I go to install. Okay. Now you need to select the cPanel. Okay? Either you enter the new one, and let me tell you one thing. This is not 100% clear. You see cPanel login URL? Everybody see this? It is your domain.com URL, and it is not /cPanel. Okay? It is a domain.com URL. Everybody see this? I just wanted to make it clear. And then the username and password. And then you can give it an optional name so you can recognize, let's say this is Bluehost. Okay? And then domain.com and a username and password. Okay, back to install. You select either one of your existing cPanel or a new one. So let me select it. Then domain. Now it goes to that cPanel and it checks which domain are connected to it. Okay, only one domain here, but it can be 10 or 20 domains. Now, how many times I get that question? Jack, what's the difference between subdomain and directory? So you can install a website on the main domain, on the subdomain, or directory. So you just select directory and let's do an example. So demo 2. Here you see this. It shows an example how the website looks like. Everybody see this? Then you can select local team Jack, just a standard WordPress theme, or a clone. All three works, okay? So then let's do local team Jack. And then you guys see this? Everything is pre-filled. Okay, you see this? Everything is pre-filled. It comes from the settings. Most of the time you don't want to change it, but you can. Okay, you can change it, give it another admin name, you can give it another password. Everything is editable here, but you don't need it. Okay, if you are just doing always the same, you just keep this. Okay, now which theme we want to install? Let's do the mobile marketing agency theme. Everybody see this? Then I click on install theme. Are you guys ready to see how fast it goes? 1, 2, 3. You see here the progress bar now coming up? It does all the hard work for you. You see that? Connect to cPanel, connect the base pad, WordPress files are uploaded, configuration of the htaccess file. You guys see this? Probably small, but what normally happens when you have to sweat on it, everything goes now by one click. There's nobody on the call, nobody, and even your child cannot do this. Nobody. Everybody can do this. Very simple. Okay? It cannot be simpler than this. Everybody agree? 1, 2, 3, and let's click on it. Wow! You see this? You see this? Demo 2 installed. There's no sweat. Here the username and password. So let's log in what we showed in the demo. One second. WordPress admin. Okay, you copy and paste username and password. You guys want to know the secret? This is the secret. Is installed the WordPress Gateway plugin that communicates the website with the portal. Okay, so let's go back here. One second. Go to domain, and you see this? The domain is added to the overview. Okay, it's created today. The login is demo admin. That is the user, and there are no plugins installed yet. Let us install a plugin. SEO for Yoast. Yoast. Install now. Activate. You see, now the plugin is added. I go back to the clone and then to the domain overview. Wow, and if that version is not up to date, it will show a red button. Like here the Christianes team. You see that? Version 2.81. Everybody see that? One second. Let me go to here. Let me do this an example. You see this? You have version 2.8 installed, update to 2.82. How many times you have seen this? Now, click on this. Update. So you can do it only for this domain or all domains. And then, let me refresh the screen. And the update is done. Update Teams 2.82. Everybody see this? So, from the install within an hour, a backup get created. Okay, within an hour, the backup get created, and then it will look like this. It shows the date when the backup was created. You can download the zip, you can download the database, you can say, hey, I want to save this backup forever. Okay? And you can restore the backup. Everybody got this? So, if you are afraid for security, what are you doing? You just keep a version which you can easily set back. Okay? Let me show you a very cool thing. You see here restore? It pre-fills the cPanel and the domain where it was originally taken from. Everybody see this? But you can also move this to another cPanel and another domain. Everybody got this? So if you have a backup and there's a problem with your host and you want to go to another host, your host company is not willing to put that backup on another host company. Correct? Yes or no? Now you have a backup and you go from host company 1 to say I want to put that backup to host company 2. Everybody get this? You are in control with your backup and you want to be in control if you have a client. If it's for yourself, you take the loss. But if you're a client, he kick your ass and he's not willing to pay you monthly anymore. That is where you get paid for. Now with WGateway, you have all the tools in hand to say, with 100% confident, I manage your website. Everybody got this? This is super important what I just told. Now, on a server, you can order a domain, and when you order a domain, automatically a CPAD for that domain gets created. It's a one-click solution. Everything is done automatically. There's no technical knowledge needed on your end. Point your domain. If you want to point your domain with and get a hoster on your end. So let's say you have a domain on your server. You want to keep that domain, but you want to on your, let's say we have it from Namescape or whatever, and you want to have it on a cPanel from Amazon from us, then you choose this option. I will do more training for this. And clone is when you have an existing WordPress site, you can clone it to a site using the cPanel from WGateway. I will do more training with it. I don't want to go to the technical stuff. Believe me, you will get tons of training for this. Okay? One more thing. You see it is active, and it check if that website is active every 15 minutes. You see this? And I have here an example when it is not active. So when it is not active, you can get a text message or an email. This is how you feel comfortable to offer hosting for your client. Okay? How are the WP admin credentials generated? At step 1, who generates them? WPGateWay generates them, but you can change the admin name and you can change the password. It just pre-fills them what is entered in settings. So each subdomain that we installed on your domain are $1 and $6 charge. on your main domain. If you use the cPanel, yes. Can we still log into cPanel if we want to? Yes. You get cPanel information. Yes. You don't. I will make it so that you don't need, but you still have cPanel access. I'm going to buy Sales Dynamite as well. I need that to access WPGateWay. So if you want to install local team Jack, you need an enterprise license or a multi-license. If you have other WordPress sites, it works with any WordPress sites. So then you can work with those sites, but not with local team Jack. Okay. $6 on top of the $47 per month. I'm not getting you ad. So this service, this management tool is kind of independent on local team Jack plans. You just can use them very easily. If you are serious, I don't know where you want to go for 100 domains, $47. Okay, that is the best deal you can ever get, I think. No, this is not on top of it. This is not on top of this. So this is just 100 domains, $47. Okay, there's no $6 or whatever on top of that. This option. So I personally think you want to go for the starter plan. If you are happy with your current hoster, if you say, Jack, actually I'm not using a dedicated server, but I want a fast server and reliable, you probably want to go for 100 domains, $97. That is what I think. That is what I would do. Okay. If you say, I'm just starting off, I don't know, I want to go pay as I go, then you choose that. At least you choose something, okay? Can you upgrade later to $97? You can upgrade, but I'm not commit to the price. I'm not doing that. I only commit for the first 100. You will be able to upgrade, but I'm not committed to the price. Okay, let's see if I miss. I know I missed a couple of questions. Neil said the $47 monthly covers WGate to manage 100 domains only. The business plan includes WGate to manage and host 100 domains. Is that correct? Yes. How can we tell if you are one of the first 100 to sign up? If you sign up today, you are one of the 100, Jerry. Just make sure you send a support ticket that I upgrade you. When do we get billed? End of the month. Thanks, Neil. Where are the backups stored? Local disk on your server. The backups are stored on an Amazon server, but it's different than the server where the website is on. The backup is stored on a different server than the website is running on. You can download the backup if you want, but you don't want because it is also convenient. Is a starter plan on a high-speed server also? Yes, it is also on no, the starter plan, you host the domains on your own server. So you don't use the high-speed server. For business plan, when is the first payment of $97 due? A month from now. Can we have access to the backup files later if we need it? Yes, you do. You have always access. I just showed you, but you have. You have access to the files and you have access to the database. Can it clone other websites not yours? Yes, it is a WordPress tool. It is not a local Team Jack dedicated tool. It manages any WordPress site. I will come up with the specifications, Brian. I haven't put them on the website. Trust me, it is in high end. I haven't saved money on that. Tom said this will save me money from the 3 HostGator accounts I have. Not only save you money, you are much better off. Much better off. I'm telling you. Is the starter plan on a dedicated server or shared server? I have to explain it one more time. The starter plan is to manage 100 domains. It is not on. So if you go to domain overview, you see all those domains. Do you see them? If that domain is hosted on my fast Amazon server, WPGateWay server, then you pay for it, or it is part of the business plan. If the domain is on your server, this is another server, then it is part of the starter plan. How do I say it better? I'm not sure if it was clear. So, the starter plan does not include hosting. It only includes managing of the domains. The business plan includes managing of the domain and hosting. Okay. For uploading a post to a site, do we still do that by logging into each WordPress site and posting individually? This is coming, Mike. Mike, there's so many features coming. You will be blown away. So this is just the first release, and that is why part of this is so affordable. So all is coming. I want to quit using HostGator and new to your products and teaching. That went a little bit too fast. I want to quit HostGator and new to your products and teaching what to do you suggest. I have 0 clients. Mike, it depends how many sites you have. So do the math. And also depends how much you pay HostGator. 15 sites. 15 sites, you're better off with the business plan. So are each domain created with enterprise will be separate $1 and $6 charge. If you have the pay per go, pay as you go, and you want to use the high-speed server, that's correct. This is kind of cheating. If you say HostGator $15 unlimited domain, you speak about baby plans, you know? And more or less that means I don't care how my website performs. I don't care if my website is up and down. I don't care if my client is not happy. If I sign up for the business plan now, there's no charge until July 30. Correct. Only 50 cents today. That is for set up the connection. What plugins are required for this to work properly? What plugins are required for this to work properly? It automatically installs the WPGateWay plugin. So there's no work on your end. What I'm going to do, but you need to keep it for yourself, I'm going to create a plugin management feature. That means your 5 favorite plugins, and you can say easily install them on any new website. It is coming, okay? I have more ideas. All is coming. I don't want to confuse you. Believe me, this is the next generation of how you manage WordPress sites and how you can ask money for it, for your client. For one domain, how many subdomains and drugs, that's all based on your hosting plan. So under the business plan, each count as one. So domain and subdomain, no, sorry. A subdomain counts also as a domain. What is the server for? For back up or hosting our website? It's up to you. If you're happy with your current host, you can use WGateway to manage your WordPress sites. If you say, Jack, I care about speed, I care about uptime, I care about a trustworthy server, I care about when when my server is reliable, then you also want to move to the Amazon high-speed server. Will Gateway help against hackers? This is coming. This is coming, Brian. Mary Therese said, all signed up with business plan. This is Brunjak. So you need to send a support ticket, okay? I have to make that change on the back end. If we have a domain we want to keep, should we transfer it or just point it? Just point it. I currently have unlimited hosting for $300 a year, so I keep it and just get the starter plan. Correct. Just start with it, okay? At the moment you discover that your hosting plan is actually not so trustworthy, is actually not so fast, then you still can change. I use HostGator and a number for uptime, and they go down once or twice a month guaranteed. Yes, and that you will discover. Now, this is the beauty of this system. You will see how good they are. It's not a joke. You never had a tool to measure that. You never know how good it was. Okay? Or maybe you had doubted, but you couldn't never prove it. So if you have the best, if you signed up and you want to go for the starter plan or the business plan, then send me a support ticket, okay? The first 100 get that special deal. Only sign up does not give you the right for that special deal. You have to also send the support ticket. In order, we need to send an email to support, yes, because I have to make this change on the back end. There's no option at the moment. Everybody, that is important, okay? I had told it now 3 times. It should be clear. And did I answer all you guys' questions? So I really hope you are now as enthusiastic as me when to see how everything works, okay? And I'm going to demo it over and over again, so you can you can have your wife, your husband, your child watching those videos, and you can just focus on sales, okay? Everybody can now install and manage websites, okay? So tomorrow at 8 o'clock, if I didn't answer your question, we will have an other training, okay? So I hope that you will be able to join them, and I'm going to explain you more details. Okay, so we are now 1 hour and a half on the call. I really appreciate your time. I might not have answered all your questions. I'm sorry for that. There's so much new information. I appreciate it if you put them in Facebook or come on the training tomorrow. So you never be lost. I will, for all the members, I will do a lot of training for this, okay? It will become super simple. Okay? Thank you so much, and love to see you tomorrow at the training again.